The news updates. Biafra Referrandum. EU confirms Ekpa'S petition, sent invitation. You're welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning in to this channel. But please kindly subscribe to this channel by clicking on the subscribe button and the bell for more updates. Now to the news details. Please listen carefully to the end. A popular pro-Biafra agitator has said that the General Secretariat of the Council of the European Union acknowledged the Biafran Republic government in exile breach petition letter. Recall that the Finland-based lawyer petitioned the EU, UN, US, and the International Criminal Courts, demanding a Biafra referendum from Nigeria. In what looks like a positive update, the EU requested an audience with bridge towards a resolution. Today, we have received acknowledgement from the General Secretariat of the Council of the European Union. They further invited us for more consultations and gave us more directives on the next step. Remember, petitioned the European Union over Biafra exit as the only solution for lasting peace. The fight for Biafra's freedom is public. Certain information will always be made public, while confidential information about our freedom remains confidential, just to keep Biafrans updated, he wrote. Earlier, Ekpa'S submitted over 200 documents to the President of Finland, Sauli Niinistö, and the mail in which he got was, "Dear Mr. Ekpa, we thank you for your message dated 01/05/2023, addressed to the General Secretariat of the Council of the European Union, the content of which we have noted. In reply to your question, we wish you to consult us. Best regards, the Public Information Service, General Secretariat of the Council of the European Union." Earlier before now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's disciple Ekpa has written to Ekpa'S courts over the indefinite adjournment of suit filed by northern groups to seek referendum for Biafra. After he did that, he had to give out 200 documents to the EU stating that this referendum needs to be done, and also Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was repatriated in an unjust way and he needs to be released unconditionally. So the EU, the UN, the US needs to actually sort and seek the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Simon Ekpa, the self-acclaimed disciple of the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, has written to the Ekpa'S courts over the indefinite adjournment of a lawsuit brought before the regional courts by the Coalition of Northern Groups, CNG, to seek referendum for the Biafra Republic. This was seen in a letter signed by Ekpa in his newly proclaimed capacity as the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile. Bridge. The letter is dated May 8, 2023, and addressed to the Community Court of Justice, Ekpa'S courts. According to the letter, Ekpa asked the courts to review the current status of the case, noting how the continued prolongation of the case is jeopardizing the interests of Biafra and Igbo people living in Nigeria. The letter reads, "We write to remind you of the lawsuit at the Ekpa'S court sitting in Abuja by the Coalition of Northern Groups, CNG, and other ethnic nationalities seeking a referendum towards a peaceful exit of Biafra and other indigenous groups from Nigeria. The lawsuit was adjourned to 28 October 2022 by Justice Inyang Ekwo. The African Charter on Human and People's Rights states that every citizen in any African country has the right to say that he or she is no longer interested in remaining in that country. Hence, we want to know the status of this case and when the ECOWAS court intends to hear the suit, as Biafran people cannot wait indefinitely. Biafrans of the old eastern region of Nigeria are living under essential threats in one Nigeria. So we Biafrans demand a referendum for a peaceful exit from Nigeria. Biafrans are estimated at over 75 million people, some living in Nigeria and others dispersed all over the world. Biafra existed as an independent nation from 1966 to 1970, when Nigeria and allies fought Biafra and annexed Biafra into Nigeria in 1970. So due to that, he also wrote petitions, sent invitations to EU. And after he has written his petition and sent out the documents, the EU confirmed Ekpa'S petition and sent for invitation to see him so they can dialogue and look at the positive updates they can do towards the resolution of the IPOB group. We have come to the end of the news. What's your view to this? Please share your comments in the comment section. Thank you.